Hello, comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. I am your host, Bill Miller. Thank you for joining the second installment of our Top 100 Pre-Code Jungle comics. Rula, Jungle Goddess, is a jungle girl in comic books published by Fox Feature Syndicate. She first appeared in Zoot Comics number 7 from June of 1947. Matt Baker designed her before Jack Kamen and Graham Ingalls helped develop her. Rula's real name was given variously as either Jane Dodge or Joan Grayson. In the former version, she's a young aviator on a solo flight over Africa when her plane loses control and crashes. She replaces her clothes, which were destroyed in the crash, with a bikini made from the skin of a dead giraffe. Soon afterwards, she saves a local tribe from an evil woman and is accepted as its queen, who remains in the jungle as its protector. She is often accompanied by her pet panther, Saber. Her ex-boyfriend, Tim Pointer, is introduced in issue number 20. First, the rules. The comics had to have been published prior to carrying the Comics Code Authority seal, and the title had to primarily be a jungle title. No photo covers are allowed. Lastly, these are not necessarily either the most popular or the most expensive jungle books. They are simply the best jungle comic book covers, in my humble opinion. It was like splitting hairs when it came time to rank numbers 80 to 61, but I treasured every moment of it. I made a series of 5 videos with 20 entries in each one, so please join me for the next 20 covers as we count down the top 100 pre-code jungle comic book covers. Alright, starting at number 80, we have Jungle Comics, issue number 86, from Fiction House, published in February of 1947. The cover artist is Joe Doolan. What a great image! We have a knife battle, bondage, and a fantastic statue with a slab of spikes similar to an Iron Maiden. Leaping at number 79 is All Top Comics, issue number 8, from Fox. Produced in November of 1947. The cover art is by Jack Kamen. We have a giant version of Rula holding aloft a couple of bound little men via ropes, much like a marionette controlling her puppets. Monkeying around with number 78 is Jungle Comics, issue number 37, from Fiction House. Out in January of 1943. The cover artist is Dan Zolnarowicz. We have knives, spears, and leopard print clothing aplenty, but the best part of this cover is the fantastic web dinosaur on the rampage. Pawing at number 77 is All Top Comics, issue number 17, from Fox. Seeing print in May of 1949. Sadly, the cover artist is unknown. This jungle fella may need to try a different approach with more than a mere knife. Rula is in big trouble as she's in the grasp of a strong gorilla. Hunting with number 76 is Terrors of the Jungle, issue number 19, from Star Publications. Hitting the stands in October of 1952. The cover art is by L.B. Cole. This glowing gorilla is right up my alley. Our heroine is in bondage, yet fashionably adorned in a zebra print bikini. If you can look past the wonderful colors, you will find a great bit of artistic detail in the background. Chirping at number 75 is Jumbo Comics, issue number 105. From Fiction House. Hitting the shelves in November of 1947. The cover art is by Joe Doolin. Sheena is involved in a deadly catfight. She best beware, as she and her nemesis are surrounded by vicious hyenas. We have a fella in bondage, a wonderful teal sky, and a foreboding cluster of skulls. Reigning on number 74 is Wild Boy of the Congo, issue number 1. From Ziff Davis. Printed at some point in 1950. The cover artist is Norman Saunders. What a brilliant, lush, painted cover. Everything is so well rendered. The fella, the bird of prey, the lovely gal in chains. However, the scene stealer is the club-wielding gorilla. Stampeding at number 73 is Jungle Comics, issue number 45. From Fiction House. In circulation in September of 1943. The cover art is by Rafael Astorita. Beautiful colors and another fantastic wheel rack with our jungle maiden in bondage atop the wheel. I love the slight tinge of horror with the image. Knifing at number 72 is Cave Girl, issue number 11. From Magazine Enterprises. Out in 1953. The cover artist is Bob Powell. The colors of this cover are dynamite. The bold red background, the sheen black panther, and our angry zebra print-clad jungle woman who seems to be charging right at the viewer. Hammocking with number 71 is Fight Comics, issue number 49. From Fiction House. Out in April of 1947. The cover art is by Joe Doolin. I love Tiger Girl's outfit as she struggles against the aggressive nature of a coiling snake. The arriving tigers in the background help provide some dimensional distance. At number 70 is Nyoka, the Jungle Girl, issue number 14. From Fawcett. Available in December of 1947. The cover artist is Burt Whitman. Where to begin with this awesome cover? Nyoka is in bondage with an alarming case of the hot foot. I am a huge fan of Witch Doctor covers, and this one is beyond incredible. Growling at number 69 is JoJo Comics, issue number 9. From Fox. Published in December of 1947. The cover art is by Jack Kamen. JoJo is armed with a knife, but will it be enough to save his gal pal? She is in the clutches of a couple of ne'er-do-wells who are intent upon dropping her into a crevice filled with slavering jungle beasts. Snaking in with number 68 is Fight Comics, issue number 50. From Fiction House. Produced in June of 1947. The cover artist is Joe Doolin. Tiger Girl's hands and feet are bound by ropes as she is suspended in the air. We have many a tiger in both the foreground and the background, but I just love the costumes of the evil Tiger Men. Running with number 67 is Adventures in 3D, issue number 1, from Harvey. Published in November of 1953. The cover art is by Howard Nostrand. 3D movies were all the craze in the early 50s, and comic books were certain to get in on the action. This is a colorful image with plenty of action. The stupendous cat seems to be leaping off the cover. No need for the 3D glasses. Panthering in at number 66 is Fight Comics, issue number 78, from Fiction House. Hitting the shelves in January of 1952. Although we're not certain, the cover artist is believed to be Maurice Whitman. This image is pretty wild. Tiger Girl is ready to sling an arrow at a warrior riding a zebra. Just before she lets that arrow fly, she may want to look over her shoulder at a gorilla who may not be too happy. Wonderful reds in the background and an ox-drawn carriage, because why not? Wielding a shield at number 65 is All Top Comics, issue number 12, from Fox. Hitting the stands in July of 1948. We're not positive, but the cover artist is believed to be Matt Baker. We have the beautiful Rula with fierce determination and a sizable dagger, battling a raging jungle cat. The yellow background helps Rula pop on the cover. Throwing spears at number 64 is Terrors of the Jungle, issue number 5, from Star Publications. Circulated in June of 1953. The cover artist is L.B. Cole. I like so many things on this cover. The lovely zebra-patterned bikini-clad woman bound in chains, the trumpeting pachyderm, and the lush vegetation. However, the best part may be the jungle battle in the background. The devil is in the details. Climbing trees at number 63 is All Top Comics, issue number 15, from Fox. Seeing print in January of 1949. Again, we're not positive, but the cover art is believed to be by Matt Baker. We have a lovely rendition of Rula confronting a powerful gorilla who seems to be a bit handsy. Rula and her knife mean business, and she has enlisted the help of her panther, Saber. Wrestling Gorillas with number 62 is Jumbo Comics, issue number 96, from Fiction House. Sold in February of 1947. Unfortunately, the cover artist is unknown. This is a remarkable action cover. Sheena leaps out of the way, dagger in hand, as a Black Panther attacks her from the cover of a tree. The red sky helps set the mood, and the composition of the image is masterful. And swinging in at number 61 is Terrors of the Jungle, issue number 9, from Star Publications. Out in June of 1954. The cover art is by L.B. Cole. The zebra print gets me every time. Our jungle girl certainly has an aura about her. She stands tall and proud. The natives seem to hold her in high esteem, perhaps as a queen or goddess. The colors, of course, are outstanding. And that will do it for numbers 80 through 61, as we count down the top 100 pre-code jungle comics. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you got to see some books you either haven't seen before or haven't seen in quite some time. Please leave a comment and tell me your thoughts. Do I have some ranked too high or too low? Or there's some that shouldn't have made the list at all? I'd love to hear your feedback, and don't forget to join me in the next installment as we count down numbers 60 through 41.